In all our Catholic churches, we see many lay people participating in the life of our parishes. There are countless ways that the Church has benefited from the dedication and volunteerism of ordinary lay people.
Hi, I'm Stephen Wong and I'm a lay person in full-time pastoral work at a parish in Singapore. My work involves me in the care for our parishioners.
Together with my parish priest, I developed the awareness of our faithful to become better disciples of Jesus Christ.
Although some people tell me that my job is the ideal fulfillment of the Lay Apostolate, I feel that God calls each lay person to something more than working in the parish.
The decree of the Apostolate of the Laity tells us in Article 2 that lay people exercise the apostolate by their activity directed to the evangelization and sanctification of all people and penetrating and perfecting the temporal order through the spirit of the gospel.
We are called to do this Christian work of drawing people and creation itself closer to God.
It goes on to say that since the laity, in accordance with their state of life, live in the midst of the world and its concerns, they are called by God to exercise their apostolate in the world like leaven, in the spirit of Christ.
This extremely important teaching from the Second Vatican Council pushes lay people to bring their faith out into the world where we live. The first place we bring Christ to is, of course, our families.
We are Chris,
Lian,
and we have 4 children, Kai, Han, Ming, and Mei.
I've always asked myself when we are dismissed from Mass, what are we sent to do?
Trying to keep to our Catholic traditions is important to us.
It's not easy to model faith for the kids, especially in today's fast-moving society and ever-changing world.
Being a Christian couple can be challenging as well, but we learn through our experiences.
And say sorry a lot.
Yeah, this is how we bring Christ to each other. Christ also shows us that through the family, each generation has something to contribute for everyone. We are an average 2-career Catholic family, and while it's not always smooth going, with God's help, we are doing okay, I guess.
Christian couples are for each other, for their children and for their relatives, cooperators of grace and witnesses of the faith.
The mission of being the primary cell of society has been given to the family of God. This mission will be accomplished if the family presents itself as the domestic sanctuary of the Church.
We are the domestic church, something like that.
With a good understanding of the lay apostolate in the family, we can bring Christ to other areas of our society as His disciples. This is where I bring Christ with me.
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 This is when I bring Christ with me.
This is where 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 we bring Christ with us.
This is where I bring Christ with me.
My dear lay people, the celebration of Lay Apostolate Sunday is a reminder to all of you that you are called to be evangelizers, to spread the good news of Christ to others. Your primary apostolate is to share with the world what it means to live a full Christian life. Your worship and close relationship to God enables you to spread joy and peace to all. Your study of the Word of God and the tradition of the Catholic Church helps you to share the knowledge of the truth of Christ. Your community life witnesses to others the value of harmony and forgiveness. And your service to the poor and needy models for everyone how Christ poured out his own life for all.
My job is pastoral work, but my lay apostolate to bring Christ with me begins at home. And extends to all aspects of my life. Where will you bring Christ?